Hey everybody, Scott here from G-System Videos. I'm handheld. Oh my god, look at me go. It is rig rundown day. I'm going to show you what I've got going on here. With my rig, I'm backing it up as far as I possibly can so I can show the whole thing. I'm hitting the wall. Let's go! Alright, today I'm going to show you everything that's happening with my rig currently, and, with the pedals, the amp, the guitars, the global settings, and the settings on my Spark Booster and Radial Tonebone Hot British. Now, as you know, I've got it rack mounted, the G-System brain that is. Here's the ISP Decimator G-string. Now, when I plug into my amp, or to play, I've got to go into this first. And then it comes out of there into the G-System brain. There's also it's also run into loop number 3 of the G-System. So, to get the maximum decimation of noise, and it is awesome. Can't say enough about it. And it's an easy way to set up my rig here since I don't have to move it. I'm not gigging anymore, so this is perfect for me. We've got the Mission EP1TC on the board, but rarely gets used. And lately, the Spark Booster is living right here because I'm doing a lot of stuff where I do gain stacking, and I like to have the option of adjusting the Spark Booster. And since I leave the Radial Hot British in the rack, set and forget kind of way, I like to have the option of monkeying with the gain and the EQ on the Spark Booster. It's sort of my last line of EQ because I rarely touch the EQ on my amp, and I never touch it on the Hot British. So, let's go to the amp. I have a custom-made grandma kind of jobby here. At least that's what Orlex calls theirs. It's basically just a way to get your amp off the ground and decouple the low end so that it doesn't transfer down to the neighbor's apartment below me. They can below me, if you know what I'm saying. But it allows me to crank the amp louder. Here's the Jet City, and I've done some cosmetic mods to it. I took this panel right here, which was on the back, brought it to the front, drilled new holes, put the plate on the front. It looks pretty spiffy, I think. And it matches the cab better now, I think. It looks tougher. Yeah, good times. No other mods to the amp yet. I'm going to get rid of the transformers and put in better ones. Put in a choke. Maybe some orange drop caps. We'll see. That's down the road. But let me show you what's going on with the Hot British. Yes. Okay. Here we have the Radial Tonebone Hot British, and this is the way that I have it set up all the time now. Level, 3 o'clock, high 3 o'clock, low 3 o'clock, the contour 11 o'clock, and the drive straight up at noon. Now, the top end I've got set to flat. The voicing, I have it set to notch, so I'm scooping the mids a little bit. The mid boost is out, so it's flat. It's very basic setup for this pedal, but the pedal doesn't really need any fancy setting up because it sounds fucking awesome by itself. And any way you set it up, it's going to sound awesome. So this is just the way I like it. Now, I keep it set up in the rack, so every once in a while I'll reach around to the back and adjust the drive, or at least I used to, until I started to use the Spark Booster to gain stack. Now, what I do now is just switch on the Spark Booster. It's in loop 4. The Radial's in loop 2. Decimator loop 3. Nothing in loop 1. I use that for pedal demos, so I just like to leave it open. Now I can adjust the gain and the EQ from here. It's my final line of EQ. I never have to adjust the amp or the tone bone. It's just the way I like it. Now let's get this out of here so I can show you my global levels. I had some questions this week about that. So I'm gonna hit you. Global levels. Now, currently, input gain is 5 dB. Loop level 10. Loop headroom 2 dB. Sorry about the shaky camera, I don't have a stabilization thing. Volume 0. Output level 0. Boost max is 0. I'm not using the G's boost anymore. Since I'm not playing live, I don't need it. And it just, you know, adds potential noise to the signal and blah 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 because it's, what do you call it? I don't know what you call it. It's an attenuator. So, I'd rather have it off now. And the input is in the front. And that's that. Pour some sugar on me. Hey, that's the free set for Friday. Oh, spoiler! Spoiler! Oh, let's check out some guitars. I got a few guitars right here. Only 2 of them are mine. That's how I have my little curtain set up. Good times. This Strat over here is a 1986 Squier. It's the first year... No, not the first year. It's yeah, it's just a Japanese Strat from 86 Squier. That Johnny Hardwick, the actor who did Dale Gribble's voice on, what do you call it, King of the Hill, held this guitar up. See these lovely divots that are taken out of it? He held it up at a party, not realizing there was a ceiling fan above him, and it just went chunk, 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 chunk. Yeah. Apparently he didn't even apologize. So, here is the USA Custom Guitars hollow carved top telly that I love. It's my #1. And Joe Barden bridge, Tom Anderson pickups, Tusk saddles. Yeah, awesome. For some reason I'm not doing, the camera's not doing a very good job of autofocus today. Not sure why. This is the 89/91 Ibanez Sabre. Oh yeah. Tom Anderson pickups. The bridge and tuners are off another Ibanez guitar. So this is 3 guitars in one that I put together to make this the ultimate metal machine for me. And the bridge here, let's flip this bad boy around, is, okay, stay, is held in place by a tremolo. And I put some cotton in between the springs because they were noisy as shit. But the tremolo keeps it from moving. I never use the whammy, so it's stable this way. And that's the way I like it. So there you go. That is my rig currently. And my global settings, pedal settings. Here's my amp settings if you want them. I don't know if you care. But they're pretty basic. Just basically what I like is a flat EQ out of my amp, and that's what I get. And the music you're hearing behind me is me. This is all stuff that I wrote and recorded, demoed last year, and I'm in the process of making an instrumental guitar CD. So there's that. Good times. Now, I'll be back on Friday with a free set for Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard and a demonstration on how to play it. Had some requests for that, so we're going to do that. Fuck it, why not? And if you want to buy my presets, and please buy my presets. Christmas is coming, you know. They're only $49, and there's 160 plus presets now. So, do yourself a favor. Do me a favor. Buy some presets. And don't bother leaving comments on YouTube anymore because Google Plus has completely fucked up YouTube. It's now linked to it and there's no way to disconnect it, and I can't even comment on my comments anymore. Thanks, Google Plus, you fucking retards. So there's that. If you want to message me, don't bother with a comment. Please like my videos and share them, but don't bother commenting. Just send me an email at gsystemvideos@gmail.com. Okay? There's that. And I will leave you with some heavy rock. By me. Rock on.